dodged with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching light, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting means rehash. Sense got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons amassed, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legend's built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's glitching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 Tom's bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, tears go splash. Screen just froze, EdgeyX has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smash. Success throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodged with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching light, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Hoop bullets dodged with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching light, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream. Edgey has crashed, what's distorting means rehash. Sense got lost, digital mayhem in every flash. Edgey has crashed, game broke down, but fun still lasts. Moons amassed, the stream goes fast, but Edgey's legend's built to blast. Rebooting Edgey complete. Burning out, crashing loud. A moon rabbit's glitching out the crowd. On screen, chaos inbound. TF2 Tom's bodies hit the ground. Blinding eyes, tears go splash. Screen just froze, EdgeyX has crashed. Edgey has crashed, it's too spicy, frames just smash. Success throwing jokes, this ain't a stream, it's a freaking blast. Tohu bullets dodged with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching light, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Hoop bullets dodged with flare, chat spamming frogs and curse fanfare. YouTuber model glitching light, eyes go crossing, tails collide. Press F5, hope it holds. Edgey's body, soul is bold. One more crash, one more scream. Internet can't hold this dream.
Good evening, good evening. I'm really small right now and I don't know why. But, what's up, Dan? Chat log doko. I did try. It's not a sense of that I didn't know that it's broken. I know that it's broken. I'm pretty sure just the sites that it connects to is not working. Cause even from refreshing the browser source and all that stuff, it just doesn't respond whatsoever. It never does that, so more likely that it very rarely does that, so I'm chalking it up to the site is down right now. So unfortunately for the VOD and everything, it's not gonna have all that, but I have wonderful news. We no longer need that, because I think I'm fine enough right now. I don't think I'm going to be coughing or having big coughs anymore. I've been feeling a lot better. And I still have it slightly, but not enough to, I think, need that anymore. Maybe it'll be like a once or twice kind of thing. So, watch out. What's happening? What's happening? Explosion? Why didn't it explode? Is it broken? The thing's open right now. Where? Oh wait, where is it? No, it's not open. Where is it? Hold on. I think everything is broken. That definitely shouldn't have been broken.
This guy stinks!
At least not streamer.bot. I don't know why that it's broken, and I don't know why it opened up so many different ones here. You have a copy of SpeakerBot? Okay, I grabbed the wrong one. I meant StreamerBot. Don't know why StreamerBot wasn't on already. I ran my batch file, which always opens up everything, so I don't know why that wasn't wanting to work. Maybe because StreamerBot is having something weird that... Okay, it says a copy is running, but where is it? Test. Alright, let's try to fix this real quick. Alright, there's SpeakerBot. Where is StreamerBot now? There it is. It's like flickering out here and there. Alright, you're not in the main stuff with everything else. Where did you go? Did the update that they put for StreamerBot break StreamerBot? Hold on. They really break this thing? Let me check that good old Discord. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's having some connectivity issues, because even... I think this is just a cursed stream a little bit, because even VTube Studio was having things on where it was saying that it's just not connecting to be able to check for any updates either. I think something's just fucked, but I don't know what it is right now. But yeah, I think some stuff's not gonna work because StreamerBot doesn't want to... Oh wait, maybe if I try running it as admin, hold on. There it is. Okay. Close end task. End task. Run as admin, and this will be the last thing I do before I just give up on it. This will hopefully fix it. Hopefully. Also, I don't think this is gonna fix the chat box anyway. Like, that's related to something else. It's not related to StreamerBot. No, I don't know. They just chalk this up to being a cursed stream right now, where stuff just doesn't want to work for some reason. Sorry about that. But yes, I wanted to do Noita. I wanted to make Noita its own little thing like Isaac and stuff like that, where I just played every now and then. I didn't want to have it to be as a... or to have its own little side thing now. I'll check stuff in the morning tomorrow. When I do before tomorrow's stream, I'm just gonna check a bunch of stuff and see if it's working, and then I'm exploding your balls. No, I need those. I need those. Where are you? There you go. Yes, remove warning. We're no longer in sick warning. I should probably not be coughing and stuff like that everything should be fine for the most part. Holy lag, what's going on right now? How long have I been sick? I've been pretty much fixed for the most part. It's just mostly when I'm sick for you guys to have that little piece of information. I will. It may sound like I stay sick for a lot longer than most people, but it's because of my cough. I have Morty Edgey. Hi Mimic. Hi Mimic. I have Is it bronchitis? Is that what it's called? Drink? Okay. My lungs are not very good. I already, like, as a kid growing up, had asthma, so I was not very good at a lot of the whole breathing thing. But yeah, after that, I've tried to be able to have a couple things to be able to do, try to be past all of that, but unfortunately, like, with being an asthmatic and, like, also having bronchitis, it's just like, hold on, I'm trying to Noita a little bit, so, like, it's fucking up my ability to say things. But really what I'm just trying to say is that when I have a cold and it gets me a cough, the cough stays around for a lot longer than it would normally for people. So, like, I've been fine from the flu for, like, a long time already, but, like, I've had this cough for about, like, almost 3 weeks. And just, like, when it's at its worst, I like, kills my voice and, like, makes me have to, like, pause a whole bunch to be able to breathe and everything, but right now I'm pretty fine. It's just a matter of, like, the cough comes in like, little mini moments, but, it's not anything to worth worry about right now to just warn people about. Like, if it just happens of a cough, it's just gonna be a random cough. But, usually I have when I had the little warning there, it was more so because, like, I know you guys are watching me and enjoy my content, but at the same token, like, I don't want to annoy your guys' ears or, like, just have, like, coughing ASMR happen right now. Like, I don't want you guys to have to feel forced to do all of that. So I just would, at the very least, I still wanted to stream. I didn't want to just take a massive break because, like I said, my coughs last for a long time. So if I waited until, like, I stopped coughing to be able to come back to streaming, it wouldn't be until, like, since the moment I got sick to probably sometime this week is how long that break would have been. That would have been almost, what, like 20 days? A little more than 20 days or something. Yeah, because I was sick before New Year's, so even, like, it would have been more than 20 days that I would have just been out of commission. And I just didn't want to do that. I'll give you tuberculosis. Man, I have it hard enough as is. I don't need more shit. I need less shit. But yeah, I feel fine now. I mean, like, kinda the only thing I have right now, which I don't think it is like a... kinda have a little bit of a headache right now. But, like, I think I'm fine for the most part. I think I just need to take it easy a little bit, which I'm doing right now. I'm doing literally right now. But no, I've been trying to keep up with one of my New Year's streaming resolutions that I wanted to do. And so far I've been doing a fairly good job at it, I think. And where I've been posting 1-2 clips every week. One on Monday and one on Friday. And I almost fucked up the Friday one this week. Or at least, yeah, this week, 'cause it's still Sunday. I almost fucked up this Friday one because I damn near forgot to post it, but still made it before the day ended. Not that it mattered, it's not like I have to do it Friday, but, like, at the same time I want to try to keep it at a schedule so I'm not just being loose. But if Toho D&D restarts, I got concepts. I kind of don't want to rewrite the whole campaign, but in the same token where a lot of people want to change character, it's been a while and stuff like that, I wanted to at least give the option of like a new story and everything like that, because again, I don't mind, and I kind of would maybe want to take out the ability of just like taking out certain characters from the story, like writing them out to not really exist in there, because when I was writing some of them, I just wasn't as familiar with their game a little bit. And now that I've been able to understand those characters a little bit more and everything like that, some characters I kind of regret having taken out of the story, out of the picture. And in the same token, like, to also say this as well, with a lot of you guys wanting to change your characters and stuff like that, and having wanted, like, specifics to your character, like, oh, I want to, my backstory is this, 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 and this. With you guys, in the nicest way of putting it, with you guys changing characters, doesn't make it hard, but it definitely, like, with you guys changing characters, and I already have pre-written stuff relating to your guys' like backgrounds and everything to make it immersive, it makes things difficult when it wants to just be like, I just want a different character. Makes it quite hard. I'll put it like this if you might have to. I'll see what everyone wants to do. I'm not saying that we're gonna have a new story, but if it's wanted to just have a new story, then I will follow what everyone wants, pretty much. I'll try to run it again, but I will follow what everyone wants to do, and then we'll even see at that moment of, like, who wants to play, who doesn't want to play, like, who can seriously commit, because, like, I do love my brother a whole lot, but trying to work around his schedule, I was kind of hoping that it would start working out, but the more I think about it and the more things are going about, I don't know if he's going to really commit to, like, doing it again, even after, like, because one of the reasons why we just had to reschedule a whole bunch, get the ring, man. Get the goddamn ring. What's up, bro? Some things aren't working, so it's not going to do the shoutouts right now, because streamer.bot won't open for me right now. Also, that means a lot of redeems aren't going to work, so I'll turn them off in a little bit, a lot of those redeems, because most of them do work through streamerbot, and if it doesn't want to open up for some reason. Need to commit to not starting at 12 a.m. I will admit a good chunk of that is my fault, but at the same token, I need people to also just be like, you know, let's show up. Because for my brother, it's kind of like, I think he liked doing everything, but also like, oh, this one sucks. I'll still take it though. At least it's something, but this one is terrible. Invisibilium. I do agree it'd be nice to not start then, but I'm always an on-time player. Well, the thing is that, like, I do want to respect your guys' times and everything like that, but at the same point, like, I want to get, like, a decent party going, because I do want to do, again, like, I think 6 people is solid. 6 party members are solid and everything like that, but I want it to be, like, people that genuinely want to play the game and not just, like, oh yeah, this sounds fun type of thing. Like, yeah, I want you guys to have fun, but, like, you know, the way to have fun is to play the game. But 90% of us didn't know exactly that much about Toho. With better knowledge, I can make a character that fits better. That's kind of one of the other things, because I didn't want to... I was kind of relying on a lot of you guys to just kind of look some stuff up to see what you wanted to do. Then I realized, as playing through it, that, oh, you guys kind of just didn't do that, which is fine. But, like, it definitely made things harder to be able to do for you guys, so I kind of just came to this epiphany of like, maybe this will be the better option of just redoing this whole thing. But along with redoing it, I just think that like, along with just redoing it for a story sense, there's a lot of other things there that I think could be done better. Like, hold on, like, I think some certain characters I want to like sit down with you guys and like, I do want to literally sit down with, I said like, you know, knowing Touhou won't be important, you guys will be able to enjoy it, blah 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 blah. And I do think that like, well, true, well, I don't think that was wrong. I feel like for kind of this campaign, like having just a day where we just like, hey, I just want to have like at least one day from you guys where we just sit down and watch at least this video. It's of Touhou lore, and then just like check out a couple Touhou games, see how these characters are, and then just like, you know, let's watch a couple of Touhou related things that I think could help with getting a little bit of understanding of your guys' settings, so that way you guys can be able to make more informed choices on what you want to do. Because I feel like that's one of the problems. Like, it's fun to not know, but in the same token where there's like a lot of different important characters, like there's no... Touhou sort of has no filler characters where they just don't do shit. Each character, no matter how small and insignificant they are in the games, is like pretty important. Like, the goddess of misfortune, Hina, is not a realistically important character at all in Touhou. But depending on how Zune feels like writing that character in like a different story, like, understand this, that like in the most recent Touhou 20, like there were these characters that are Lunarians, like the current rulers of the lunar capital, but they were only shown in one manga, which is Silent Sinner and Blue, so in the games you wouldn't have never seen them or anything like that. And usually that's how it was for most characters. Like, you either canon to the stories, or you were canon to the games. The only one exception to this, which was an exception at that moment due to how certain games wanted to play, due to like a spin-off game, is literally just Great Fairy War. Oh my god, oh my god. Literally, Great Fairy War was the only time that a character went from being manga exclusive to then regular, like a real ass character. Which was Star Sapphire, Sunny Milk, and Luna Child. Where even then, like, it was only to take part in, like, you know, the Great Fairy War. It was a game that they already had, that they wanted to make a Cerno-focused game. And considering that fairies are not very strong in the game, like, in the lore of Touhou, they're very weak. They needed to have equally, like, not super threatening characters, because again, the only other time that Cerno took place in anything was when she was super powered up by other means, in which she could be able to fight off in the instant, but otherwise, normally that would not be possible for her. And, what I'm trying to mostly get across here is that I think that just like knowing certain, like taking the time to know like a few important players, like, you know, besides just Reimu, Marissa, like helps out with knowing as to what kind of characters, what kind of builds you want to have, what kind of people you want to know or interact with, sort of, so that way it's not like it's not a lot of needing to explain as to who certain characters are. Like, for role-playing wise, you cannot know who they are, but then, like, for wanting to do stories... Oh, no, I got too greedy. My ones weren't good anyway, so I needed to try to fish for something. But it was fun even without knowing, but it wasn't easy to incorporate and make powers benefiting the world without knowledge. That's kind of the thing a little bit, where like, I do want you guys to have powers, because every single Touhou character does have powers. Like, even regular humans have powers, but for them, and I wanted to give you guys a little, like a little side upgrade thing to make things interesting, but, definitely, yeah, that was one of the things where I think knowing a little bit more onto what that would be would have gone a long way. Water. Ha 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 ha. Yo? I said that as if this wand is like good. This one is like trash, but you know. Go my cluster bombs. Damn. Got his ass. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Now I got his ass. Hold on, wait. I have 3 ideas that would probably fit better. I like making fucking. Then I like making guns and deal 200 damage. A lot of the abilities in Touhou, which is hard to explain, are very much like not super important abilities like that. Like, to explain it, Reimu's ability, like, the main character of the game, her ability is just to float. Her ability is literally just verbatim that. Her ability is to float. As some, like, little deeper stuff, but that's more so, like, an in combat kind of thing, because for like what that means, and even then it's hard to explain because it sounds like I'm making shit up, but like a lot of the heavy hitter characters' abilities are not, a lot of usual heavy hitter characters, except for like a few, are not super carried by their abilities. They're carried more so by their fighting experience and stuff. Like Remilia's ability of like being able to manipulate fate is very vague and not known as to what that means. It could mean literally like where she's able to control like how certain outcomes occur and like be able to manipulate stuff like that, but we've never really seen it in action, and more often than not the only thing that's attributed to her manipulating fate is when it came to the Scarlet Devil Mansion coming to Gensokyo, in which that was her doing of manipulating fate to do that, is one of the things that's echoed to be related to that ability. More often than not, most abilities don't have any specific thing, like a specific busted kind of thing that they do. Like, outside of, there are some heavy hitters that are like that, like Oku or Flan or everything like that, but more often than not, characters that have really big explosive abilities like that, which I didn't do for your guys' character, but is probably when I redo this campaign, I am going to implement stuff like this as balancing. They usually have to contradict their abilities, they usually have high caps to it of like certain bigger drawbacks. Like Flandre, for example. Flandre's ability is to just be able to destroy anything, pretty much. Like, no, even for her being made as a character, she just, no contest can be able to destroy an item or make you fail a death save for what this guy had written out. So So yeah, and even Oku, like, while she's strong enough to be able to, you know, she has the power of the sun, pretty much, which is just also like nuclear fusion, nuclear bombs, etc. It's counteracted by the fact that she's a massive moron, and the only reason why she's able to be that strong is because of the fact that she is extremely stupid as not even like as not even because of the ability. It's only because of the fact that she has such terrible intelligence. She's able to be that. If I have 3 ideas that would probably fit the world design better. I make fucking I do like Jeremy's idea of making old characters as NPCs if we restart though. Well, I'm not saying I'm not gonna do that, but I'm currently not in a I do not have any plans for that just yet. It might be something that we do as like a little nod to stuff, but we will see on how that goes pretty much. I will not confirm or deny it, and if I do end up doing it, it's gonna be like cameo kind of stuff, like the when you guys had fought Yujiro Hanma and stuff like that. It will be stuff in relation to that, but I currently have no not that I'm not saying this as I'm not gonna do it, but it's just if I'm going to be rewriting the campaign, I have no current intentions of bringing them back, because I want to focus on the main characters at hand and not try to focus on side stuff yet, because even then most side stuff that I ended up doing at that time was flash in the pan in the moment. Not good. Outside of this one wand that I have, which I'm not complaining, it's a pretty decent bomb wand. Haven't found any other wands. Not good. No, yeah, I think he meant it to be more like a cameo thing. I will probably end up having some sort of cameo, but definitely not something that's... I definitely have no... the only thing I will say would vehemently no is I do not want, at least for how I feel right now, this may change if something comes up or if I have different ideas. But right now, I especially just want this to focus on you guys as characters for the most part. There'll be some mechanics that I put in that people seem to really like, that I don't mind redoing, but I'll just see how I end up doing it. I just like the Yukari lottery and everything like that. People seem to really like that one. In both, you guys really liked it, and also I think other people really liked it. So, well, other people liked it, and then you guys also seem to really like it, of the Yukari lottery. So there's a chance we'll have that be a thing where because we'll restart, I'll let you guys have one thing that you can be able to bring back to do, whether that be the Yukari lottery or you want to be able to have like a certain card or whatever. I'll let you guys have one thing that you can be able to pick as coming back, but definitely certain things I'm going to allow still some custom stuff, but I might limit a few custom stuff that I do, because I think a lot of stuff that if I don't understand what you guys want per se, I'm gonna make you guys like examples. Seed Numeronius is like the biggest example. I still don't even really fully understand as to what that is. So like, to do like, oh, do a Seed Numeronius card, everything like that. And I said yes at that point, but I think pretty much moving forward now, like, I'm not gonna say no to any of that stuff, but if I don't know, or if I literally don't understand what that is, or it's something that you guys know specifically, like it's a specific reference that you guys understand better than I do, I'm probably gonna have a moment where I say I'm going to sit down with you, and I will need you to explain what this is to me, and we will workshop it together as to what it could be, to be able to balance it out. Because I don't want it to be me writing. I did have fun writing everything for you guys, but there's like limitations that I do have on being able to understand what you guys are talking about. So to be, I think, fair to everyone for the most part, and that's probably the best way to do it. Sure, let's do Saving Grace. it was fun having companions. I do agree, but I think I am at the same time going to limit your guys' companions as well. That's one of the things that I think I might throw a few like one of the things that I really do think I'm gonna limit your guys' ability on is your companions. It is cool, but whatchamacallit, I'm just looking at this stuff right now. This can't support trying to do both of these. This could be like at least a pseudo big damage. But I do like some of your guys' companions I liked, but I think I'm gonna have it be on Pokemon rules a little bit where you guys can only have it maybe like 2 or 3 at a time. And if it's gonna be or at the very least, if I'm gonna I'll either end up doing this and I'll see how again it's gonna be how I feel. It's either I'll let you guys do it, but I will need other stuff to occur. I will either have it be so you guys can only have, as a group, a certain amount of them, or I will let you guys have it, but I'll let you guys have that character, but also, each person only gets one character, and that's your companion until death. You cannot have any other ones because it's too much management. It's too much to work with. Now I want to be going to the other side. I want to try to get to the fungal waste and everything. This one isn't great, but at the very least, like, I have a good chance of just one-shotting most things right now. To hopefully, like, from at least comparatively to what I had here. It's not the ideal one-shot, but at least if the luminous drill hits the enemy, then, like, it's basically a one-shot at that point. Yeah, I liked the Yukari companions and everything like that. I'd probably... There's a few new Yukaris that they've put in. Like, there's a Yukari Flan, there's a Yukari Alice, there's Yukari, Maredsa. They're always adding new Yukaris and stuff like that. But yeah, I liked the companions, and I'll still probably do some custom ones. You guys will still probably have them. I don't think that's... At least that's not an ability... That's not something I've thought that I wanted to get rid of currently. But, we'll see how things progress, I guess. Black hole? What the? This one is awesome. Hold on, let me just blow up. Let me try to put a bomb, like, here. So that way I can be able to have an escape route up. Then I'll just leave this wand. This in itself was already super well worth it just for black hole, so... Firebolt? It could be decent for luminous drill, sure. I already don't need this one anymore because I have black holes, so... But yeah, I think the campaign, I'm just gonna take a moment of break from the campaign. I do still have the story memorized to a point, but like, I'll say there's some things I've been hiding about the campaign in certain, like, not hiding, but like in the sense of, I don't want anyone to feel bad about certain things, so I'm not mentioning it is more so what it comes down to. Alright, what do we have? No. It's kind of... No, this one sucks. I hate Burst of Air. Burst of Air is kind of fun for the first level, but then like, when a bunch of fire and stuff starts getting involved, like it gets so annoying. Like, no, just leave it alone. Even right now, I'm like debating. I'm probably just gonna like, oh, all right. Come on, just relax. Just don't do anything. Just wait for the blindness to disappear. Even for when it comes back, I'm looking forward to it. I had a good time writing it and everything, so I definitely do want to bring it back. Yeah, let's just leave. I did want to see if I can at least get some good spells, but you know what? Let's not be greedy. Black holes and multiple black holes at that is already really good. Let's just dig down to the bottom right now. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm at 4. Come on. Alright. I've been getting boned on health is the thing that's been kind of annoying. Most spells are now unlimited. Fuck. Melee immunity and unlimited spells are both so good. I need to take unlimited spells. Because throwing around a bunch of rocks is just too good. Rocks are just way too good to not take it. I literally just need something extra just to bring it all together, but alright, man, this is so good of a digging wand. I'm like shocked. I'm in awe looking at this wand. This is such a beautiful wand. But I have no combat right now. Wait, hold on. I have acid ball. Wait. It's not... Wait, hold on. What about Death Cross? I think we could make this work, of at least with Death Cross right now. Yeah, this could be fine. I'm like debating, hold on. I'm gonna have two options just so I don't get boned right now. I'm gonna have two options. One is, which one has better stats? Okay, so you are better overall. So I could also do... I could just drop a bunch of rocks on top of someone. We'll see which one is the true one right now, the true killer. I think he died. Maybe not. Holy fuck. Just praying that all these rocks kill them. I heard a explosion, so like... It's working. It's just fucking stupid. This is a stupid wand, but... Ayo, it works. Let's see, bad guy over there. There you go. It's just as simple as that. The only thing I literally need, one thing I literally need is just homing. Once I can get homing on these rocks. Except this stupid ass rat that won't tie to the rocks. The curiosity, are there any dragons actually in Toho? Or is it more that the dragons, but none of them are named? There are dragons, but I would not let you do a dragon, unfortunately. That is one of the classes that I will have to hard stop you on, because the fact that dragons are very important in Toho. Like, literally the dragon is one of the big name entities of like having been one assisting in the creation of Gensokyo. So I cannot... I know there's like the sages and everything like that, but in good conscience I cannot allow a dragon in current moment. Get rocked, bro. Get rocked. And what about divine spirits? Divine spirits are pretty much akin to gods in Toho. They're more or less the same thing. Unless you're looking for like an actual spirit, then like, I don't know, like, you have phantoms, but like... But like, again, with the phantoms, I think I'm gonna redo a couple of those classes. So like, if you aren't a fan of the character class and how they looked right now, I think I wanted to redo them. Sam helped me with a good chunk of them, so I'm not dissing how he does his characters, but looking back at a couple ones, like one of the bigger ones that I regret a lot is Fairy. I feel like Fairy could have been done way better than what I had it as, but just isn't done all that good. Wasn't done all that great. Kill him. He's just covered in rocks now. Whatever, he's entombed right now. He won't cause any more problems for me. Unless... Actually, this is probably where this comes in. There we go. I'll just play a Yama and be really cool, and if Edgey explodes my balls, I think I will not allow Yamas. I think there are some things I'm just not gonna allow because of the fact that, like, you guys won't... they will sound fun on paper, but they will not be as fun as you guys think that they will be. Like, being a judge and everything sounds really cool, but it's kind of more of... When you are a judger of souls and everything like that, understand, Edgey doesn't do anything. Even in her game where she's the final boss, it's not like she does anything insignificant here. You know what Edgey does as being the judger of souls? She just yaps. She just yaps and tells you why you're gonna go to hell. Because of the fact that... What's up, Amala? What's up, what's up, what's up? I'm just playing some Noita right now, and we're talking Toho. What is it, Yama? Yama is kind of the judger of souls, so imagine, like, you know how, like, people will say, like, justice is blind and have the scales, pretty much, of, like, she is just literally a judge, pretty much, and all she can really do is, like, she wants to help everyone be able to live, like, a good life, so that way they don't have to be sent to jail, not jail, so they don't have to be sent to hell, but... That's kind of the thing. Edgey doesn't take you to hell. She's just the boss of a lot of people there, so... Oh, like actual Yama? Yes, she's an actual Yama. And a lot of her thing, even in her debut game, which she hasn't appeared again ever since, is, you know, squabbling at people, like, even for her own employee of you know, for her own employees, she'll yank on them too. Like, she'll yap on them as to why they're bad and all that stuff. So, you could consider her day one hater, essentially, but, like, can I play a samurai? Yes, I will allow samurai, even though, like, I don't have any ideas to what a samurai would do as of yet. I will allow samurai. Oh my god, oh my fucking god, oh my fucking god, oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god. Ah, fuck. It was bound to happen because I was finding no healing items. What's up, Newman? Samurai can possibly do. There's only one case of a samurai character from PC98, and I can show you more about them. But, no, I know. I got screwed. Honestly, like, it wasn't a stellar build. Like, I did have Saving Grace, even though I don't think Saving Grace popped, but I could be wrong on that. Because I know I did get down to 1 HP, so that was probably, thank you, Saving Grace. But yeah. You should definitely make a Mothran race. We can talk about specific custom races and everything like that. We can talk about certain specific ones. But, Bunda, unfortunately, streamer.bot doesn't want to work today. It hasn't wanted to open it at all. Like, I'll send it to open, and it doesn't want to do anything. So yeah, unfortunately, no Bunda, and a lot of redeems don't work today. So please don't redeem anything. It won't work. I'll refund your points if anything, but like, well, how's it hanging, bud? We're talking Toho D&D. I'm just doing some Noita. I'll probably take a little food-ish related break in a second. A food-adjacent break, so I can just yap with you guys for a little bit, because I like my keyboard. I don't want to get it all sticky and everything, because I want to play video games and eat at the same time. But just to say, like, can I play as the DM race? I will not allow the DM race, unfortunately. We're talking about Toho D&D. I did run this campaign of doing Toho and D&D at the same point, and a lot of people seem to like it. I just was considering, like, maybe rewriting it, maybe, like, allowing to see what my players wanted to do, because I hadn't run it in quite some time. Some VODs of it are up, but a lot of them are just lost to time. The story, I'd have to go for, like, a big recap on all of it. So I was kind of telling everyone, okay, what do you want to do, basically? Do you want a brand new story? Do you want new characters? Just let's all sit down and talk about it, and maybe sometime in, like, February or March, let's get this rolling again. What pizza should I order for myself? Meat Lovers. That's the best pizza, and I refuse to believe anyone that says it's not. Anyone that says that Meat Lovers isn't the best pizza is literally either vegan, so they don't either get to enjoy the amount of meat, or coping with the fact that there are other types of pizzas out there. They'll say some shit like, "Oh my god," but like Supreme, or like a veggie pizza, or like a fucking like I won't lie, actually, like I did fall into the trap and realize that pineapple on pizza is actually pretty good. It goes well with meat a lot. The sweetness of the pineapples did kind of complement the meat a lot, so I'll say I did fall into that trap. But but meat is the best combo for it. Okay, does Domino's have it? Domino's does have Meat Lovers. You playing a vampire who is just smellily a varlet, totally original, do not steal. Ew, I know. I also thought that pineapple was gross, and trust me, I would not eat it normally, but like, because it was a gift, I tried it, and it was actually pretty good. It was better than I expected. It's one of those things where I agree, conceptually it's horrible, but taste-wise, you know, it wasn't bad. It was definitely like one of those things where either it had to be that pizza where it was cooked really well, or just like it's orange sauce on pizza. All right, bro, let's not get crazy now. Let's keep things back in reality now. Let's not just talk about oranges on pizza. Sausage and onion ribs. I don't know about onions on pizza, bro. Like, well, you know, onions are probably fine. One of the ones that I love, this one place that's nearby to me that I love their pizza, but we won't order it for some reason. My family doesn't want to order it. They only want to get really like nice fancy pizza. Is this place that does barbecue pizza where they do chicken, BBQ sauce, and French fries on it. It's so good. It's so good, bro. I never ordered pizza online. Isn't that how pizza is normally ordered online at this point? Like, don't people like not call in anymore? They just order it online. I'm a girl failure. Don't say that. Don't say you're a girl failure. Girl failure has gotten a really bad reputation since the past month. Don't call yourself a girl failure. Dude, Little Caesars needs to bring back Smokehouse. Okay, let me pause because I want to talk about food, and all this talk about food is making me hungry. So I want to eat a little bit, but I also want to yap about food for a little bit here. Grant, oh my god, I know you from Twitter. Hi Grant, hi Grant. Grant, do you stream, by the way? If you stream, I definitely would follow you and like check out your streams if I get some time. But no, I go in person, no calling, no online. You go in person? That's worse. I know like 0 people that do that. We're not ending, by the way. This is just a moment to talk about food, and I want to eat food. You have just for fun? You stream just for fun? Alright, hold on. Let me hit you with a follow real quick. Hell yeah. It's not the same as boy failure? No, no. Okay. The problem with girl failure is you can call yourself girl failure, but currently right now, the stock on girl failure has plummeted. It is in the big negatives right now because of the fact of everything that Helfin with. Elfin slop? Elfin psyop? I mean to say. The pizza's the hottest in person. Okay, I will agree with that it is the hottest in person, but also like you could still call it, you can still give a call so that way when you get there you don't have to wait. You could just get there and then like eat the pizza, like take the pizza home and then eat it there. I've actually like I'm probably gonna end up doing this at one point where I have right now box bins, little baggies that I have where I've been able to keep everything hot and everything like that, and I've been liking to do that. Final offer, a vampire. failed enemy attacks blue mage style from Final Fantasy 14 or explode your boy failure coin. I'm not a boy failure. I'm just stupid. There's a difference, alright? I'm not a boy failure. We don't boy failure in here. If you want to have boy failure, then go to Johan's stream. Nah, I'm just kidding. Johan is awesome. This is Edgey stream. We just be damn stupid here. Blue Mage is awesome. I don't know anything about Final Fantasy except Cloud. I know I said that, but like Johan's actually really cool. If you guys, hold on, can someone do exclamation point shout out and then Johan? Like, for Yo. Wait, it's not gonna work anyway. Streamer bot's not working. Never mind. Ignore that. Johan is awesome though, even though he literally is boy failure. I'd say like for your character, just make something that you're gonna genuinely like think of something for the long term that you're really gonna want to stick with, because of the fact that like, here's the thing. Since this was my first campaign and I got to test out a lot of stuff here and there, I'm kind of going to implement some new rules. I was thinking everything's going to be like no holds, unbarred. I'm going to let you guys do whatever you want. But now that I have a little bit more experience and everything like that, and I've seen things that I like to do and things that I don't like to do, I'm gonna put some limits on everything. There's gonna be a few limits on what I'm gonna be able to let you guys do right now in the campaign. One of the things is definitely for character wise. I'm gonna have this be one big moment where you guys are gonna have at least a full month. Think of your character, think of what you want to do, think of how your character wants to do, run it by me, confirm this is what you actually want to play, etc. I want you guys to like super sit down and really understand if this is what you want as your character, because I don't want to do like, oh, I don't like this character and I want to change it out, and then like, I really want you guys to stick with it, because if I write this new story, I want to like try to include stuff of your guys' backgrounds if you want to include one and everything like that, and put things here and there. I didn't want to say this because I didn't want Jeremy to feel bad. But honestly, like, for the place that you guys are at currently, I've kept it a little bit of a secret, but no killing off characters to start a new one. Don't tell them that. They'll actually start to do that as like circumventing my rules. But I already know I'm going the route of Scholar. I'll enjoy this, TBH. I just want you guys to not be swapping characters a bunch is what it mainly is. I want you guys to have someone that you really stick with and really like. So this is, I know this is not to call you out, Jeremy, but if we don't end up redoing this story, if we don't end up continuing with this story, which is what it kind of sounds like at least half of you guys want to do, then I'm gonna let you know on this little bit. No, this is for you. This is for you, but I didn't want to tell you this because I didn't want you to feel bad, but at least if we're gonna restart the story, then it doesn't matter. I was very hesitant on when you said that, like, you wanted to change your character, because of the fact that, like, I've kept it a secret for where you guys are at right now, but, like, the little facility that you guys are at is related to your chair mafia, but I didn't want you to feel bad. I was gonna have that be, like, a big secret reveal that it's related to that, but, again, if you guys aren't looking to continue with that one here, I don't mind per se. I'm gonna let this be like a full like thing. Yeah, it was related to that, so but I didn't want it to be like, I didn't want to tell you that because I didn't want you to feel like you're trapped into this character, because from what I heard is like you really just weren't having fun with the character per se, and I didn't want you to feel like pot committed because of the fact that I wrote your character's like thing as being this related to this. So like that was why I was just like, I'm not gonna say anything, but since at least for Doc seems like wants a new story, I think you want a new story. I'm gonna see with Seven Lighthouse if they want a new story, and if everyone wants a new story, even for BZ I'll check to see, but I'm gonna more so check with BZ if he even wants to keep playing. We'll possibly do a new story. The DMing is hard, but it's also very fun. I'll see if he wants a new story too. And then once I find out if BZ's gonna keep playing or not, I'm gonna allow for checking with a few people that want to do D&D and see if they want to. I want to get you guys to a 6-man party. I think that was probably the best when you guys were at 6 people. Because at the very least, like 5 isn't bad, but the moment that like 2 of you guys don't show up, that's like half the party then at that point. And like we can't really run it at that point because a lot of you guys start being like, the less people it is, the more essential it is that you have your party around with you. Don't I have 6 people already? Wrong. I have 5 people. Sam was the 6th person. But Sam said that he didn't really want to play anymore. It was more of a scheduling thing. He just couldn't keep up with the schedule. So he just opted out from playing, which is perfectly fine. But it bumped it down to 5, and we never really found a 5th person. Not that for lack of, it was more so for lack of looking or anything like that. The only person we really asked was, who was it? I think we asked, I think it was Janet. We asked Janet if she wanted to take up the 6th slot, and she said no. And it just stopped right there looking. I just stopped looking in general because it's just like, alright, I think we'd just be fine with 5 people, who cares? Yeah, it was mostly related to Sam's health. Do not take that as just Sam not wanting to show up. It was related to health reasons. So he just couldn't do it, and I wasn't gonna force him to just like keep participating in, because he was having a really good time as well, which I might ask him again if he wants to rejoin if it's redone, but I might be able to join. Kalima, you do know that this D&D, like for our campaigns, you know that it is streamed, right? You know that we do stream the campaign. It is live on Twitch when it does happen. I want you to just be aware of that. We'll see. We'll see when it comes down to it there on like, and everything of how that campaign is gonna go, to see on how I'll end up doing everything. Never mind, I just remembered something. Fudge, that sucks. But it is what it is. You gotta focus on that. It's more important than a campaign. BRB. I had to go wash my hands real quick. I finished eating, so now we can play Noita again. But I need to wash my hands first, so let me do that real quick and then I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Alright, more Noita. More Noita. It's good to see you, Grant, though. Hold on, wait. Let me do this as for you here. Just cause I kinda have to do this more manually now because my usual stuff isn't working. You wanna go follow Grant if you'd like here. Yeah, old ass scholar is what I'm gonna do. It'd be funny. You can do that. You can do a scholar related character. There are a few like intelligence related characters. There's I think I will try to buff humans a little bit because trust as I know D&D they're boring and everything like that, and in Gensokyo they are just kind of vanilla humans, but like they are also very interesting. You do have two very interesting human characters in here, like Sakuya's human. Thanks for the shout out. It's no problem. It's no problem. I usually give like people like that a shout out using my bot, that plays like a clip and everything, but it's kind of on the fritz right now, so I'll have to hope that like for tomorrow I can be able to figure out what's happening with it and be able to fix that. But yeah, like Reimu's human, Marisa's human, Sane human. Sane is half human. Um, I forgot about that detail. She is part god. She's half god. Is there a limit to human abilities? A god, wasn't she? Sane is half god. Uh, Kanako and Sawako are full god, but it's Sane isn't the byproduct of them, at least as far as we're aware. Uh, but due to her always being around them, she is part god. That is why she's not allowed to. That's why in the which was it, the Legacy and Lunatic Kingdom incident, I'm pretty sure she was specifically not allowed to be able to drink the ultramarine orb elixir because of the fact that drinking that would turn her into a full human. She would lose the god part of herself if she drank it. Before I join and make female Gojo. Honestly, go for like as strong as Gojo is, there's been abilities like Gojo in Toho already. Gojo's not like unique to Toho. People have done that before and won still. And by people I mean Reimu. Reimu has beaten Infinity already. It's hard to explain, but like there's the character Ibaraki Kasen for the people that don't know who that is. She's a hermit Oni, and she looks like she has a bandaged up arm, but it is not a bandaged up arm. It is an arm made of bandages itself, because she cut off her arm after putting all of her evil side within it, and then the arm basically took hold and came back to and everything. Power fly over reality, SMH. Yeah, Reimu just the only problem with being within Infinity for Reimu was just the fact that she was just starving. She just got really hungry, and then they just sent her some food, which Kasen just spiked herself and just saying like, look at that, I put in their food the same blade that I used originally to cut off my arm. So now you can be able to use that blade to free yourself. It's basically just like Infinity and abilities like that have already existed. It's just a matter of like figuring them out, and more often than not, people end up escaping stuff like that. Like remember, Saga has literally time stop, and her time stop is theoretically indefinite. Like there's no limit to her time stop and everything, but considering how like it's said that her ability to manipulate time as well as her lesser explained ability to manipulate space, because she is noted as being the whole reason why the Scarlet Devil Mansion is so big. It's not just like that, it's because of Sakia specifically. She's not, like, even top 10 threatening in Gensokyo. She's not even top 10. Yeah, because of space time. Usually having a space, like a time stop ability or space manipulation would make you like top 1 in your verse. And Sakia, who has both, and like no limitations, like it doesn't make her more tired or like have bad drawbacks or anything that prevent her from using it. She can just do it whenever she feels like it. She's not even top 10. She's super strong. She's not weak by any means, but she is not even close to being like one of the most threatening characters in Gensokyo. Or like even Patchly Knowledge, who has like insane amounts of information within her, like her entire infinity library basically. Along with Kawakuma, who can find any single book that she's looking for. Like, again, she not even top. Well, Patchy's more understandable why she's not top, because of the fact that her asthma and everything like that don't correlate to having good stats, like good longevity and everything. I'm just extremely uncreative. I don't care about making a powerful character. Most characters that are very powerful in the game, unfortunately, making a really powerful character does not super equate to be like making it. Do Yugris ever get power crept besides the Lunarians? I haven't caught up on the latest games. Yugris are not canon in the games currently, nor are Fumos. But if you want to discuss Lost Word, which is not really canon but still like endorsed by Zune, so like it's like kind of, I guess, pseudo canon, depending on how you want to look at it. Yukris are canon to Lost Word, and in there they're very weak. They're still the same. Lost Word is AU, I think. Oh, Yukari, sorry, Yukari. I saw a second K there, so I read Yukari and I was like, they're definitely not canon, but I mean, like, sure, they are just super weak, but they're cute, so who cares? Did Yukari ever get power crept? Yukari has gotten power crept technically, but I'm pretty sure Zune sometimes says stuff that we have to just believe, but unfortunately Zune says a lot of this stuff while he's drunk. So like I don't directly believe it, to be honest. Like one of the things he said was that Hecatea is leagues above anyone in Gensokyo. So that means Hecatea is far stronger than, you know, the Lunarians, Junko, Yuyuko, and everything like that. And Hecatea is just like to say that doesn't really make a lot of sense in the whole grand scheme of things, of her being leagues ahead of characters when she hasn't done anything. Dude is drunk 24/7. Zune is very creative, but also not as you put it best, he's not a very reliable narrator, so it makes it hard to determine as to like what to take seriously or not. Again, this is the same person that said like what's a secret in the most recent interview that he did, of talking about characters' secrets and like what do some characters regret and everything like that. He literally said, oh yeah, the one that has the biggest regrets is what's her name? God, why am I blanking on one of the characters' names now of all times? It's not Junko, it's... Hold on. I have like it's Okina. I don't know why I was blanking on her name, but Okina that like Okina is originally blonde, and Okina is originally a black-haired character, but she dyed her hair blonde, and that's one of her bigger regrets because now she can't get it back to black. But Zune said this while drunk, so like, it's kind of like this is canon now technically, but also like, again, unreliable narrator. Like, there's nothing here to at all to show that this is true, but like, it's now true because the creator himself said that it's true. Not that that's a problem, but I have an idea for the Mothman character. Pen it down and I'll definitely read it tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, like, if you want to count that, then Yukari has gotten power crept, but I don't really think she's super power crept. I mean, like, realistically, like, we don't even have like a lot of information on certain things in Toho. Like, example, the big four of the mountain. For example, we still don't even know who the fourth member of that is, because the three members we have are Suika, Yugi, and Kasen. But we have no. I thought for Toho 19 when we saw the Oni character there, Zanmu, that she would be regarded as being the the fourth big Oni there, especially since she's one of the leaders as well, like a big force down in Old Hell. And no, she's just not. She's just literally that's literally just not the case. And she has seemingly right now no relation to Suika. If it's fun, it's fun, I guess. Yeah, Zune has a good time writing everything, so like he's definitely having fun, but definitely to look at Toho as a very big lore type of thing is very hard to do, because even then, like for most incidents like where they happen in game, everything like that, technically it's not confirmed that even anything that you do in the game is true. Like, did these incidents happen? Yes, but even something like example, the Imperishable Night incident, Toho 8, for example, where you had a bunch of the partners and everything that, there's no confirmation as to, like, if all of them first, like, being nice and everything like that, most people will put together that, oh, yeah, like, I mean, all the characters worked together to solve that incident, so that's how it went, but realistically, there's nothing saying that that's true, like, at all. Like, for most of it here, like, there's no confirmation on who really took care of that incident or what really happened there. It's just a matter of the fact that, like, it happened and that's it. All ones you're carrying get a bonus to their cast delay and reload time. No, I don't have that good of wands right now. I'd rather have the wand radar. We could try to find something better. But yeah, most of the information we have is just unreliable information at best, and just flat out wrong at times at worst. Like stuff that just literally doesn't make sense. Like for Zune saying like, yeah, Hecatea is stronger. Hecatea has no feats to show that she's stronger. That one gave us racing and taste, so it's all fine. That is true. Like, the incident is confirmed to have happened, but like in terms of who resolved that incident and everything, we have no information in that regards. We have no idea who really did anything in that incident. But it's fine. It's fine, and it's not anything to get worked up about. But it is just a big, like, here's a good, it's just like a very good example of like, yeah, Zune is just legit not a, Zune is not a bad guy, but he is very unreliable. He is a very unreliable narrator. When you want to take this as like, trying to find out very specific information regarding certain characters. Like example, which is, it is true and I do believe it, but like definitely for how everything's written, you wouldn't, unless you saw it from Zun's end here, you wouldn't believe this whatsoever. Like of Tay being like a much older character and everything like that. Tay doesn't have any like that Aryan wisdom or anything like that, or just anything that really insinuates of her being like a very ancient, wise, smart character. But she's allegedly like really old, like even older than Raysen. She is like, she's a brat. She's possibly like Yukari age. No, we're not gonna take that. Yeah, supposedly already there before the Narian survived. Yeah, which I like Lost Word's interpretation of it, of like that little AU with Tay. I definitely like. I thought that was really cute. Like, not really cute, like both sad, like a nice story, but also really sad. But like nothing from how Tay behaves or anything like that really puts any of that together. The only thing that like corroborates that being as even possibly true is just the fact that like the Earth Rabbits respect her a lot. Like they kind of look at to her as like a leader and everything, which is the only thing that really lends any credence to that. Or like I'm trying to think if there's any other weirdo ones that just kind of don't really make sense. Like I guess another like interaction that doesn't really make sense, but like it kind of Yukari isn't like the type of person to really do like anyone any favors per se. She causes more problems than she does helping them. Really, unless it's for Reimu. Like, she helps out Reimu, but also, like, you know, protagonist aura and everything. But, like, one of the things that isn't super explained or, like, delved into a whole lot is, like, her unironic relationship with, like, Renosuke. It just kind of doesn't make sense for everything. Like, these characters, realistically, for anything that's discussed in the lore, don't really make sense for having known each other, having like anything in common really. But like Yukari seems to really like Renosuke enough to like get him not everything he asks for, but like a good chunk of like real world stuff Yukari usually grabs for him. It's like, it just kind of like, again, you have to take Zun for his word that like, yes, this is true. Okay. Yes, sir, Zun. Renosuke is useful, but yeah, she needs to go out of her way. Which is comically weird since he's canon weak. Yeah, he's very weak of a character, which I never really understood why he made Renosuke so weak. Because there are like weak, I guess there's like a couple of weak characters in the game, but not in the game, in Gensokyo itself. But like, they're not really like explicitly made out to be super weak like how Renosuke is done. Like Kosuzu, for example. But like Kosuzu's also like just a kid at the end of the day. And Akyu is made to be super weak because of the fact that like it's the trade-off of her being a child of Mar. It'd be a little controversial if a character that was able to reincarnate themselves a whole bunch was also, and like was meant to be just writing down a lot of historical facts and everything, was also made to be super strong. But yeah, there's nothing really like that makes any sense for their relationship to be so tight as it is. I do like it. I think it's a cool little like, little detail for Yukari of just maybe they're just like some deeper friends, and like that'd be a cool thing to look into. But like, again, there's just nothing. I hate to be one of those people, but it's just like there's nothing here that really makes sense as to why this is the case, except for just like it's a cool little interaction at the end of the day. Alright, let's try to find a wand. I'm sure Yukari has her reasons. Yukari is very much a character that does indeed have her reasons for doing stuff. Some of them could be for the fact that she might be looking for something and it's helpful to have Renosuke because of the fact that he can be able to discern a item's use cases, but also like in that same vein, Renosuke is very limited in that ability too. He can't just like, he can know what an iPhone does, but he's not going to really know what an iPhone is. And the only reason like he has the abilities to figure a few things out here and there is only because of the fact that like at least through fan material, I think, like supplemental fan material, like he's gotten to have a relationship with I only say fan material because I don't recall what specifically made this be like of a legitimate case. But, he has a relationship with Sumireko. At least from there, like... Firebolt, oh... Alright, I wasted it a little bit there. I'm not gonna fungal shift, at least not right now. I do want to, don't get me wrong, but like, not yet. This one's kind of good for its stats. Yeah, I'm gonna snag this. It's recharge. Its whole mana max is really bad, though. No, never mind. It was nice, but it's not worth. Silei's official material, wasn't it? Or did they meet earlier? Renosuke's book probably... Honestly, like, if I had to believe of anything that probably explains as to their relationship more, it's the book that Renosuke's in, but also, like... I'm gonna be so for real. I didn't read that. I haven't read that at yet. I'll probably read it at some point, but... I have no interest in doing that right now. Alright, we'll go with this for now. I think I want to take this one, even though, like, it's not all super solid. It's at least probably going to do better for when we want to do a little bit more complex, a little bit of a more complex wand. Renosuke gets shipped to everyone. Is he the only one with an authentic Oscar Mayer? True? True? And I'm tired of pretending Renosuke doesn't deserve those ships. No, honestly, I'm gonna be super for real. One of my favorite ships in Toho is Renosuke. I like Renosuke Yukari, but I also really like Renosuke Marissa, but not in the sense of romantically. I like that. I like the idea of them just being like little friends. I like Renosuke having that little like brother-sister relationship with Marissa. It's very cute. What did I just do? Oh yeah, it's the firebolt. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, he's like a cooler uncle to her and everything like that. He's super kind to her, and I really like that. I think, again, for in the world where there's just moms and everything like that, having a nice older brother slash uncle type of character is really cute. I don't know, especially when they had that interaction in most recent in Lotus Eater. If you guys read the manga. Oh no. Thank God he didn't hit me with an acid ball. But yeah, if you saw that relationship, I thought that was so cute, of like her being super happy that Renosuke got her gave her one of like the mosquito repelling things, and all he asked in return was just if she'd share some with him if she successfully made it. It was just super nice. It was such a cute little interaction. He's very like business oriented and everything, and just like was trying to do it, but it's still like, you know, you just look at that and it's like he does care about her a lot. I thought that was super cute. Wow, all bad wands, huh? That awesome. All right, Mrs. Unrelated Crush works too. I do like the idea of the unrelated crush more, just personally speaking, but I also just kind of like, you know, I just like the relationship as a whole. I kind of wish one of you guys worked a little bit better for me, but this is not good. All right. I need Steve. I need Steve to come here because I don't want to throw this run away, but also I'm going to throw this run away. Oh god, don't come here yet. I'm still getting things ready. Fuck. Oh, fuck. I wish I could have seen his health. I feel like I so had that. Alright. It is what it is. Is this mud? Wait, is mud? I summoned the god. I angered the gods on purpose and got my ass clapped because my spells just were no good. I should have also just done a different strat, is what it was. I just didn't have really the muscle to do what I wanted to do. But also with this mud potion, I want to first look for a wand. I want to try to see if I can get lucky with something. I want to look for either unstable teleportatium or, you know, something to put out this fire. Oh my god. Regular teleportatium would also be fantastic, but I gotta see what happens. Alright, kill this guy. Alright, that's... Fuck. Alright, Alright, this is a fucked run. Alright, yeah, just die. Just die. This one's not gonna go anywhere. Yeah, that one... I got destroyed on that one. Man, I have not gotten lucky with my potion at all. I have not gotten any Berserkium or anything. Acid kind of day. I mean, like, unfortunately, like, the one health pickup I needed was completely submerged in acid. And then, to not help the matter, fuck. Like, while I did have a mud potion, which is pretty cool, like, the best I can be able to do for that is go to a little secret area and be able to get some stuff to help speed up my wands, but if I don't even have a good wand to begin with, like, it's a lot of walking for just nothing. Ooh, I think someone found a bomb wand. Someone found a wand. Or what's in the wand? Bombs? It has one left. Alright, whatever. It's something at least. Big brain move time. Sick warning gun. The edger is healed. I'm for the most part healed, yeah. What's up, Modular, by the way? There's no reason to do it if, like, my coughing is now finally pretty much subsided. So, I'll probably only have maybe like 1 or 2 coughs at best. Which is, I say that I reverse, I mean to say it at worst. But, so there's no reason to have the sick warning anymore. I've been feeling better for a good while, but it was more so for the coughing. Because I know, like, unfortunately with me being healed, streamer.bot decided to not work right now, so... It's currently not working, but I'm on fire. Wish I had a water flask, but all I have is stupid polymorphine. I don't know why I did that either. That was so stupid. That was extremely stupid. It's okay. That one was, actually that one was pretty, had a really good starter for the mud potion, but what I really want, and I haven't gotten it at all, is, I want to try to find a Berserkium. Either a Berserkium pool or a Berserkium potion. I've had zero luck finding that. I'll show you guys a little trick in this game if you have Berserkium, but I basically need that, and I'd like to find some other wand, but like this one is fine. At least I need something that has range on it. This one has more than enough range. It's just gonna be super slow if I do it with this one. But So hopefully I'll be able to find something here. But yeah, I've been feeling a lot better. There's like a couple... So I've been wanting to try a couple of different projects, and I wanted to... I'm going to try to do a couple... I guess I could talk about some streamer stuff. I have a couple commissions that are finally coming back in now, and I'm very happy to show some of them off. But I think one of them right now I got a response back on, if big if true. I just kind of need to see what's happening there. Thank you. Not what I really wanted of a wand, but like, I'll take just more bombs so I can be able to just access more locations. Unfortunately, what sucks about that enemy is that, like, they'll drop a bunch of money and stuff like that, but it's almost always at the cost of, like, here's the money, but, like, completely submerged in acid. And it's just like, what's the point? What is the point at that point? How long do comms usually take? Are you talking about when I do them, or for other people? When I do them, I try to get them done as soon as possible. Like, my quality isn't that good, but it's also, like, the best I can do at the current moment. But usually, like, a day or two is sometimes the most that it takes me. For comms that I commission of other people, like, I commission other people to do, it depends on what I'm requesting. I'll show you guys one of them right now. I think you guys saw on Twitter before when I talked about a plushie that, I tried to commission, and it just it didn't work out. Or, I should say it didn't work out as in just, like, it was mutual, but, like, honestly, I was just more mad than anything, because they completely ghosted me. CCC is fast. I try to make them fast right now, but also, like, I'm trying to... I don't want to talk about money per se, but I also want to try to do them fast because I'm trying to do, like, getting VGen verified, and I want to try to hit the time frame. So I was trying to do the strat of, like, seeing if I can do them quickly per se, while still keeping them looking nice and everything. I'm not going to sacrifice quality or whatever. But if I can do them quickly, like if I can do them within a day or 2 days, then hopefully it would make for more people that would want to commission me to get verified, at least. But yeah. I think it's sort of worked. Maybe, I don't know. Honestly. But I'll show off one of the commissions once I get into the Holy Mountain. And I'm also going to message one artist in the same token here. So that way, I can be able to confirm a couple things with them. Man, I've found Jack right now. I found Jack shit. It's hard to explain. I'm not looking for anything super fantastic, but like, definitely I haven't hit any sweet spots yet. For this run of like where things can start really moving, taking off. So that's why I'm just kind of wandering around. Noita is one of those games where like you kind of got to take slowly a little bit to try to find what you really need. But unfortunately I haven't found anything of what I need. I try to be fast, but I also like making stuff in general for people. I don't want to always get like money for all this stuff. I just want to, even for VGen, like I only want it right now because of the fact that I want to be able to just have like a nice looking portfolio there. So I'm gonna have my card where I post all my stuff, but like, you know, VGen's nicer and everything like that. People respect VGen more. Yes, things can get messy really fast if you're not too careful. Yeah. Yeah, with a lot of stuff it can get messy really fast, so I think it's always good to just, like, even unrelated to art, but, like, just take your time with stuff. Just, you don't always have to do it, like, then and here and now kind of thing. Just, like, just make sure you're enjoying yourself first and foremost. Oh, why couldn't you just still be standing there for a little bit longer? Eat my tablet. But, fuck. But, oh, we got enough money. Let's just leave. If things can get messy, that would have been sick. I still have the opportunity to hit it, but it's just hard to... It's one of those things where it's hard, honestly. Because, like, I want to hit it. I really do, but it was also, like... I don't want to seem like I'm just using you guys for money, either. Like, oh, you guys have to give me this, guys, for real. Look, I'm almost, like, just, it's like, shut up, bro. Like, just, like, be quiet. I wish, oh my god, electric immunity or, electric's so much better, though, honestly. Electricity is such, like, a death sentence in water and everything like that, and just so I can be able to start using some electricity-based ones and everything like that. I'd rather just have that right now. He's picking us up, he's shaking them like putting it in our pockets. I already feel I do not do that usually. Even if I did, shut up. Alright, what I really need right now is I need explosion immunity, because once I can get if I get explosion immunity, then we can have some really sick wand builds coming up. Fuck, unfortunately you gotta go. How's your wizarding going? I haven't even made it past snow yet, because I suck. But also, like, I've been having bad luck with wands and everything. It's going great right now is what I mean. It's going really, really good right now. I would say it's going absolutely fantastic. I just have to not choke right now. Let's just leave, honestly. Just like, just literally, like, we'll check a couple ones and everything like that, but like, at this point, just leave. Hold on, someone's down there with a wand. Okay, why? Yeah, this trust I'm an expert. I need to know what's currently shooting at me right now. Because they have long range and I'm just scared. Even though it's like nothing bolt, it's also like Fuck, are you serious? Am I gonna lose to him? Oh my fucking god. That's Noita shooting at you. It even flies like you. Yeah, that's awesome. I've killed that guy before, but it's also like I wasn't expecting to encounter one of the fucking ghosts down here already. And also the fact that he got a wand that like had really good firing speed and everything like that. That's Noita. Fuck it. Chaos dice. Kill everyone. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Wait. It did its job. Chaos Dice did do its job there of killing everyone. But also like... Chaos Dice, please. It wasn't that serious. I didn't mean it. But I mean, there's like many stuff I'm trying to work on the side. I'm gonna be joining like Magino's Pokemon thing, which is gonna be pretty fun. How are you doing, Vita? By the way, how's all the art and everything going? I've been peeking at a couple of the art pieces that you've been doing. You're doing a really good job on them. Also, like Flan too right now. I think he was literally drawing like Cerno. He's drawing Cerno Paticas a little bit. So they're working on making a chibi model. That sounds awesome. I hope it comes out really. I hope it comes out good and everything. Well, I know like for you, like you're pro artist, so like, of course it'll come out good. But also like, yeah, the rigging. That's gonna be hard, but I believe in you. I need to talk with someone to see if I gotta see for money wise. I gotta see how I'm gonna do stuff with regards to money, but like, gotta pay off a couple commissions. I believe you can do the rigging, and if not, there's a lot of people that I think you can talk to that can probably help you with the rigging portion of it. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about commissions here. Let me pull some stuff up here. Okay, this one's work in progress right now. I usually don't like showing the art pieces one because of the fact that I want to wait until I pay off the artist pretty much. Usually for most artists when I get a commission, I want to let them I don't want to show off their sketches cuz I don't want to make them feel bad or anything. I don't want to ruin anything with relationship wise. But hang on. So one art piece came back here, but I'm gonna wait on showing you guys that one. I'll show it a different time. Unless they posted it, then then it's different. If they posted it, then I'll show it to you guys on stream here. But let me double check first to see what. Okay, they didn't post it, so I'm gonna hold off on showing you guys that one for now here, but there's a different one I want to show to you guys. A little commission, which is probably the one of the last couple commissions that I'm gonna be doing for a little bit. In the sense of commissioning other people, I'm probably just gonna do my own stuff for a little while here because I need to save money and everything. I don't wanna I don't wanna force any talks of money because I don't want you guys to feel bad or anything like that. But yeah, just a sec here. Where is it? Look at this. Look at this, guys. I'm becoming real. I'm becoming real. And there's another part to it too, but I'm gonna keep that little extra part a secret. But yeah, it was a person that I commissioned. It's this is one of those ones where I like I said before of like the commissions take a while, and I was like I'm not sure if you mean for me or for if I take a little while or if it's for other people. This one is one of the ones that has taken a while here, but it's one of the ones that at the same time since it's a physical item, I didn't mind. Most times, I will say this for most of the time when it comes to commissions, if it's gonna be something that takes a while, as long as I can get updates, I don't mind how long it takes. That's why, like with the Fumo one, I was kind of sort of getting schizophrenic. I was getting like kind of schizo about it because of the fact that they wouldn't respond to any updates for me for like multiple months on end. But at least differing from the Fumo one, where the Fumo one guy just wanted to completely block me and not want to talk to me anymore, even when I offered multiple times to pay for the shipping of the pay for the item as is, they said it wasn't finished and it didn't have any basic items like the ears or the helmet or anything like that. It was missing a lot of stuff. They blocked me, and then I have no idea what's gonna happen with that FOMO. But at least with this one, it's gonna be real, and I'm gonna take him to a bunch of different places. I'll be showing a bunch of photos of him and everything once I have him, and I'll be taking him around and show to a lot of different places. But I'm so happy to have this one. I can't even like express it so much, especially after that one. Once I can be able to have this one in my claws, I'm gonna be so happy. But yeah, I mean, I just let artists do whatever they want for whatever time they need to take. I just let them take whatever is needed. This might be the last run, also, by the way, because I do need to get to bed and everything. But the hell? This is just random like dirt circles that sometimes appear in Noita. Shout out to when I did mess around with a wand a whole bunch, that I was able to make a wand of this type of shot. Not this shot, the green ball ones that would give me so much recoil that it would let me fly. And then I went to the upper world and I got smited so quickly because I was not prepared to be up there just yet. All right. Sometimes these holes just are here as well. Like, Noita might be bigger than I thought. Noita's huge. What do you... I don't think I can properly express how absurdly massive this game is. Like, the things that you guys have seen me do is, like, I'm bad at the game. Like, I've been unable to do, like, get it... Okay, you've got seen me guys get to the ice place. There's 3 other layers besides that one, as well as the final boss layer. And outside of that one here, digging is very important in this game because some places you can only get to if you're able to dig to them or like bomb your way to them or stuff like that. You have to mess around with the terrain and everything to get there. And I just don't have those capabilities when I'm just like like a little starter Noita right now. Like another example, also Noita has a lot of secrets. Like one of the not so secret ones is like the fact of parallel worlds. So if I can't do it now because I'm not equipped whatsoever to be able to get over there. But like, if I'm able to just dig through the sides of the world, I can be able to enter another world that's the same world as this one, only with slight differences of like, you know, certain bosses won't be there and everything like that because they're specific to the main world. But there's also the inside of this pyramid that if, you know, this is the last run, so I'm not going to just gamble it away for no reason. But if I got lucky with a chaos dice, I could probably be able to kill that boss. At least if I got the same one before as the melty acid one, but at the same time that one might also just release the boss there into the aether, unable to be killed. Noita's a massive game. Like, realistically, I've just been only doing the main stuff right now. This is like little side stuff that I can do, but like, example, this part is a hot desert and everything like that. If I went to the other side, I wouldn't be able to show you anything because I don't have any ways of scaling something. But there's a big tree. If I've had a bit more tools to be able to scale it, be that like levitadium, so I can be able to fly higher, or a mud potion, in which I could just be able to throw a couple of mud on the side of the tree and be able to scale it that way. If I scaled the tree and then went to the other side, then it would be a frozen area where there wouldn't be too much to do. But then if I kept going, there'd be a giant chasm that if I fell into it, it would kill me because of the fact that the enemies there are too strong, but it's its own little area there. But if I went a little bit further, then there's the lake. And if I throw one of these tablets into the center of the lake house, then I could be able to go to an underground, like a little part underneath the lake, a little part underneath the cabin that's there, that has a bunch of spells that are there, which we can be able to speed up my wand and make it look pretty. But there's a bunch of different secrets there in the game. Like so I mentioned there's the lake and everything like that. I know I say it's a lake and you probably have one thing in mind of like, oh yeah, it's a lake, you know, big whoop. Massive whoop. That lake is deep, like extremely deep. Like I could die drowning in there and I could leave my body to go and like try to hit the bottom of the lake and everything like that. And the game will stop following your character on purpose. It'll start following your character a little bit, but then on purpose will stop following your character because of the fact that it does not want to show you what's at the bottom of the lake. And to spoil it a little bit, there's a fucking boss down there. If you happen to somehow have the abilities to get all the way down there, be that you have something that turns water into something that you can breathe, or you have a perk that's makes you able to breathe underwater, or something like that. Yeah, there is a boss that's just chilling down there. If you happen to, and you can go and fight his ass, but it's not something that I'm equipped to do whatsoever here. I have no abilities to be able to scale even the tree. But another thing there is like there's, I'm not gonna deal with that. Fuck that. There's inside the tree there's a bunch of music notes that are in there, which can also be able to give you some other cool perks. But hold on. But there's also an alchemist boss. There's a boss inside that pyramid. There's a lot of different stuff to be. I wish the Made in Abyss game was more like this. This game is incomprehensible. This game can only be enjoyed by the mentally unwell. You have to be some form of disgusting minded person to really enjoy this game. I say that knowing well that I'm playing and streaming this game and having a good time. But like, this is the kind of game that just like, it fights. You will think that, oh, there's like stuff that the devs didn't intend for me to do that's broken, only to find out, oh, it's not broken. It's just the fact that like the dev team is so cruel to you back that they just let some of this stuff exist. Like example, there's a few little traps like this one where you can be able to figure it out. Like alchemy, for example. Here's an answer. I have toxic sludge here. If I go in there, it'll start doing damage to me over time. How do I take care of this? Well, you learn a little bit of alchemy. This is mandatory. Your knowledge on alchemy is mandatory, or else you will not survive very long in this game. So what happens if I pour water onto toxic sludge? Well, the water purifies the toxic sludge and slowly but surely dilutes it, so that way the toxic sludge becomes water and I don't have to worry about taking damage. I just have to worry about now having a bunch of water, which is not even a problem. It's the solution. Water is the best thing that you can be able. Water is your friend in this game because of the fact of how useful it is. Also, yes, for the big alchemy people out there as well that are probably wondering, can you do that in the game? Can you be able to turn lead into gold? Like a lot of other, like the big alchemy thing that everyone always wants to do. Yes, you can be able to do that. It is possible, but it's in the same sense of it being difficult to do in real life. It's also very difficult to do in Noita. Infinite money. There's literally an area that I'm not going to show you because I need a lot of stuff to get to it and I just don't have any equipment to get to it. It is just, its name is just called gold. And you can get thousands upon thousands of gold just by showing up there. But yes, you can be able to turn stuff into gold. Not necessarily lead, because that's more so the main inspiration for it here. But you can turn flesh into gold. You can turn blood into gold. You can turn whatever you feel like turning into gold, you can do it. But I'm not gonna do that unless I decide to be lame and have a seed cracking tool. Making that is very difficult. It is not an easy task. But what else is in the game? One of the things you can do in the game, and don't expect me to do, I'm gonna try to do this at one point when I do all these Noita streams, but it is it is a hard task. It is not an easy task whatsoever. Is to unironically rebuild the sun. That is one of the goals that you can be able to have in this game of... It's a little mini side quest. It's a side quest here because the runs are just the run itself. There's no goal that you get at the end of it. You just do whatever you want. It's just a sadistic sandbox. But you can make the sun in this game. And there's a couple of things that come about from making the sun, such as your own health, you being sucked into the sun because it has an insane gravitational pull. You need to get a bunch of elements that allow you to be able to make the sun in the first place. Along with needing those elements here. There's also the moon, by the way. You can also just make the moon as well. Well, you can't make the moon. The moon is existing already. But you can be able to find the moon and just chill with the knowledge of it being there. I am not picking that shit up. You can the point of having the moon is to destroy the moon. That is why the moon is there for you, because your goal is to come back with very specific things to then destroy the moon to make other stuff. Like, you can be able to take the moon and turn it into whiskey, which is every alcoholic's dream. But, along with that, you can also turn the... What else can you turn the moon into? It's not gold. There's like other stuff you can turn the moon into. You can turn the moon into like a void liquid. You could turn it into healthium, which you have to do by going all the way down to the final boss. But before the final boss, you have to find this one plant. You have to find a little green plant and then make the boss ingest that green plant. And if he ingests the green plant, then he himself becomes green for no discernible reason. There's nothing in the... This game is written in Finnish and made for the Finnish insane Finnish people. But, after you make him ingest that, then if you do the whole steps of turning the moon into whiskey, then the moon will turn into healthium, and you'll get a message that says, "What the hell did you just do?" Because, like, the gods are just confused as to why that just happened. I love the Finnish language so much. That's the... You'll like this game a lot if you like Finnish stuff a lot. Wait, hold on. I think that's fire immunity. No, gases. No, I don't want that. Fire immunity is really important, but electric immunity... Oh wait, hold on. I'd rather have the fire immunity right now. Hey, give me oil blood. Because now I can be able to have this. There's a video of a fish guy yelling at a bear, and one of my favorite things. Modular, do I have you on... Steam? Not Steam. Do I have you on Discord? I'd like to send you one of my favorite Finnish person videos. shit. I've seen that finished person video. What's up? What's up, Jakey? It's my favorite, though. It's my favorite. Yeah? Oh, that's true. I do have you on here. Can you send me a message real quick? I'm gonna send you a video. Oh shit, I should have taken the water that was there. I'm stupid. I'm so fucking stupid. Never mind, there's water right here. I'm so fucking smart. Or I just predicted that I definitely predicted that the water would be here so I could just refill it and save time in a game that you're not supposed to speed run. Is other chaos and nonsense? These are pretty... It's kind of weird to explain the fact that, like, pollen is really good of a spell because of the fact that it has homing and everything, but... God damn it. That pollen do be just killing basically anything. And blocking all these shots for me. Okay, okay. Thank you for the message. I will send you something in just a second here. Also, how are you doing, Jacob? Oh my fucking god. How did you know? How did he know? Pollen's also decently okay at digging. It's like not the best, but it at least gets the job done. I'm so glad I chose fire immunity. Or, I guess not fire immunity, but oil blood. Electric immunity would have been pretty sick for late game, but, like, for right now, fire immunity is just way better. Digging this is so scary. It's okay. It is pretty fucking scary, but like, I kind of don't have a lot of options. It's also the same thing. My options are minimal right now. I haven't found a single... Actually, I did find another one. I just didn't like that one. Fuck. Alright, we might not go to the fungal waste. I have like... I say I don't have a lot of money at all. It's because pollen's like a decent killer, but also like... Fuck. I had to leave. I just gotta hope that like I can get something better here. Well, no. There's nothing better here. There's a lot of these ones, which this one is pretty good, but like... It alright. Wait. Toxic immunity would be awesome, but like... Kind of digging the no more shuffle ones a little bit. I don't think I can afford any of the... Like, how much is this one, though? Okay, I can probably make this work. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I can make this work. I can make this work way better than any of this stuff right now. Wait, hold on. Magic laser cuts through soft materials. Why is it not showing any damage numbers though? Oh, because it's cutting. That's why. All right. Yeah, this should be at least enough to be able to get me through through here. The thing is, I need something that legit just helps me clear basically the next stage, because this is fine for now, for especially with it cutting through softer materials, but like, and it does decent damage. But I need something that really fucks right now. And I don't have that just yet here. What the fuck? Hold on. Do I have the strange version of it? Or is the question mark version? Yes, I will not gonna pop that then. I don't want to waste this run. Digging this is so scary. This game, digging isn't actually scary at all in this game. It's not like Minecraft or anything where like I might hit lava or whatever and like lose my whole progress. It's more so just like digging is pretty much essential, and you're pretty safe from it for the most. Oh fuck. I hear him. He's dead. He's dead. Oh no. Come on. Come on. Oh fuck. That was Ambrosia too. Bro needs to knock the fuck in. I wish I locked in knowing that was Ambrosia, because that would have been super helpful later on. Would have been a nice tool to have for later, but you know, I have stinky worm pheromone is all that I am allowed to have. Yeah, I'm not gonna try for that one. It's just not happening. Fuck ass, like, random electricity that's also sitting right there. Oh wait, hold on. There's a wand here. It's gonna take forever to dig that out. I don't think this is gonna work. Can at least try, but I might just leave without that wand. Damn, that's what I really want to say. I really want to say that I'll just go without it, but I like super need something right now. It should be fine. It's just a slow dig right now, because these lenses are okay for digging, but not anything like crazy special yet. Alright, Alright, it's almost there. It's almost there. I'm super praying that this one at least has good stats or something. Because if I can get at least something with a really fast recharge and everything like that, at least I can make this one work if I don't get any good spells or whatever. But I have nothing right now. This run is like not looking to get past Hisi base at all. I'm also gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die from lack of oxygen. Oh, fuck. Alright, that's what we're calling it right now. The greed. I needed something. It's not even greed at the end of the day. I needed something. And just none of those wands were gonna cut it. As much as I really, really wanted them to, like, even from that last wand that I had, it wasn't gonna amount to anything. Because all the stats that I had for the other ones were super, like, not that fantastic. Even for my spells, like, my spells were... Look, pollen can be funny when you at least you have, like, a trigger bolt. So at least, like, the pollen isn't just taking 5 million years to crawl to the enemy. It's not greed if you really, really want it. It's true. It's true. I really, really wanted it, and I had to pay a price to get it, which was my life. I learned a lot from this. I want to do one more run, but these runs can always end up being so long, is the problem. But, let's see. Let me think right now. I wanted to send you something real quick, so let me send you this real quick of this video. I'm just gonna play it for all you guys, actually. It's a re-upload anyway, because this guy's channel doesn't exist anymore. I almost had it, alright? It wasn't like I wasn't close. It's just I should have let it drain out first. I should have let the water drain out first. I also should have... Hopefully, I tried to find, like, some sort of better digging wand than, like, the arrows. Actually, you know what? I can't play this video for you guys. I realized that there's a certain point in the video where he says something that I can't have show, but it's not meant to be offensive. It's an accident. He says it. But yes, you guys should watch that video on your own time. Yeah, what else? I think that's it for right now. I think this is where we call it. We call it just about here. I know. I wish I could go on for more, but We must end at some point. Dude loves this video. I love that video. Coffee is flesh. Oh, my spoon. Type shit. I'll go over a couple things here. It's not working, unfortunately. It's not working. I tried like a bunch. None of the redeems are... Most of the redeems like that have stuff... Oh, let me refund your points. Let me refund a couple people's points that did stuff like that today. It's gonna come back. I promise it'll come back. It's just a matter of like today specifically the bot that I self-run to do all that stuff just doesn't want to work whatsoever. I'll see if it wants to pop in now at least to let me run it manually, but yeah, streamer.bot hasn't wanted to work today for some reason. Anytime I've tried to open it... Hold on, wait, it's opening now. Fucking streamer.bot. Alright, hold on. It wants to do an update real quick, so it probably was shitting the bed a little bit because they were trying to send out update information, but give me a second here and I will have it play for you, promise. I'll have it pop up on screen. I'll manually do it here. What was it again? It's my favorite one, the Prowler. I really like that one too, honestly. It's my favorite fucking... It's one of my favorite arts that I've done of the character, even if it is just like a reference to like a different person's art that they've done. I love it a bunch. Oh, so there you go. Now the chat box is working and everything like that. All this stuff wants to work at like literally the end of the stream, which is, you know, that's always when this stuff perfectly wants to work. Sorry for the little bit of scuff that this one had. But, oh, I don't think I showed you. I guess I'll show this on stream. Because, I'll show it on stream even though it, like, it's like embarrassing, but also, like, I have to show it now specifically. Okay, perfect. It already is linked up here. So, every stream will be a tiny bit scuffed. Yeah, but this one was more scuffed because the bot itself literally just wouldn't open. As much as I pounded on the door for it to open, it would refuse. But, for a couple people that weren't here and everything like that, I know at least for pay, I didn't show this one off, but like, since you seem to really like the design, might as well. For one of the things of the outfit that I designed beforehand, it will turn into a model at some point. It's just not going to be in the current cards right now. I need to wait on funds to do that with my artists and everything. And my artist is kind of... I'm letting them take a bit of a break here right now. I don't want to overload them with stuff. I want them to be able to enjoy themselves and everything. And do happy stuff and not work, just purely just work. But, I did get that made outfit art done. I got a piece of it done here. And I'll only show it for a little bit. It'll only be on screen for a little bit. You see that? There it is. I did what you guys wanted. Alright? It's been done. There it goes. It's gone. It's gone now. And it's gone. Honestly, the most entertaining part about that interaction, at least one of them, not the most entertaining part, there will be two maids then. gang shit. Gang shit. Alright. But probably the most entertaining part of that one when I was talking with that artist is the fact that just most artists and everything, like everything usually have like their own profile picture, like something that they made is like themselves or whatever. Like they made their little OC that's supposed to be them, which is fine. Their profile picture is just Homer Simpson. It's just they don't draw any Simpson stuff whatsoever except in like their one pricing sheet, whatever, that they drew multiple versions of Homer just to show like for pricing. But they just have themselves as Homer Simpson and their name on it was just Homar. He's just falling over and letting it show. Look. It's called being clumsy, alright? It's called being Homer. Haktua, man. I need to watch that Smiling Friends episode. I'm a fake fan. I haven't seen the last 3 episodes of Smiling Friends. Homer Sport. I like how all that was a bit for a little bit, just to reference like SpongeBob Patrick. I don't even know if I showed you. Have I shown you guys SpongeBob Patrick? Jakey, have I sent you SpongeBob Patrick? I guess I can show that on stream because like their videos don't make any. I know those guys. Hell yeah. There's some of them though that are like exclusive to their Twitter. They're like that they've posted a few there. Not any big ones, but like Yellow One works at the Krusty Krab. All right. Gotta come back here for a second then to at least show off one of my favorite ones here. The pink one is under a rock, pretty sure. Shout out to Nickelodeon wanting to retcon that being not true and saying that his rock was actually a sea turtle. At least I'm pretty sure that's what I heard, that they didn't want it to be a rock anymore. They wanted it to be a sea turtle. Where's Chrome? Nickelodeon. I hate retcons. Alright, I want to show this real quick. It's only a few minutes, but...
SpongeBob Patrick.
SpongeBob Patrick and Squidward Mr. Krabs, Sandy Mrs. Puffman, Ray, Bubble Bunny, Plankton, Karen, SpongeBob, Patrick's time. Patchy the Pirate, Goo-La-Goon, the Flying Dutchman, boating school, Harold and Margaret, Mystery, Kevin, Neptune, Anchovies, SpongeBob and Patrick, Captain Blue, Birds, Perkins, Pearl, Nose, Ferratu, Gary and Larry, Mermaid Man.
Twitch hating on you. Twitch has like super moments where just big shits the bed for no reason.
Dying for pie, the great snail race. Like the station bubble stand. Grandma's kisses and Krabby Land. SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward, Mr. Krabs, and King Jellyfish. Bob and Willie, and Polly the parrot, the paper and the sidewalks. Penny Chum Bucket, Money Jelly Curls, realistic fish, and dirty bubble pearls. Helmets like the Krusty Krab, William returns, the half-slinging
I'm upset to say that I actually know that shit by heart. Unironically, like, I know that shit, like, purely by heart, because of how many times I've listened to it, but, yes, hi, Miscreate. Your ass locked the fuck in for a shitpost? Why were you mouthing the lyrics? Because I know it by heart. I know it's shit by heart. Like, it sounds like a shitpost of, like, but I have it memorized. All of that. That was high value male sounds like. It's true. Speak from experience. Listen, I already know, like... Thank you for following Blue the Wolf. Thank you. Listen, there's a lot of shit that I have memorized that some of you guys are very disappointed in me in. Like, a lot of the Isaac items and what they do and a lot of their interactions and everything, I have a lot of that memorized. I don't need external item descriptions. I already know what most of everything does in the game. But besides that, like... What? I think I know, like, a couple of those brain rot songs by heart. Like, the brain rot version of Sad by X. Homer, Maggie, Bart, so Homer, Maggie, Bart, Lisa. Yes, I've listened to those ones too. I've listened to them. They're just not on YouTube as far as I've seen. But you know, the only other thing that's been in my head that has not gotten rid of that I've just been laughing at to myself while I'm at work is just the fucking, hey boy, I just got that new iPhone. Eve got an app to destroy all ops. Watch this. No, damn, that's the wrong app. iPhones are awesome. I've been just doing that the whole time. But also, yes, I do. I literally can do it right now, but the problem is that I've already just listened to it, so like, you guys won't believe me. But any other moment, literally just be like, you used to do SpongeBob Patrick the Legend? It's like, yeah. SpongeBob Patrick and Squidward Mr. Krabs, Sandy Mrs. Puffman, Ray, Bubble Buddy, Plankton, Gary, SpongeBob SquarePants. I do the whole thing by heart because I know it by heart. So I'm stupid. I have my brain filled with like this trash. But whatchamacallit? No, it's been a good stream. It's been a very chill stream. We're doing more Noita. Like I've never actually beaten the game yet. Cause like anytime I've gotten to the final boss where I finally made it, I had some pretty busted ones and like good builds, but like I've always just choked at the boss. Like, or I just like had like stuff where I'd just be like having to fly through the like last two stages of like the, cause I just didn't have enough firepower for them. And unfortunately because of that, I wasn't able to do a bunch of exploring, be able to find stuff to be able to help me fix that. And choking on his boss's wand. Alright, I didn't say all that now. I didn't say all that. Wait. I didn't mean it like that. He said that. I did not say that shit. Trust that's not the case. No, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do for you guys here. I'll probably put like a... I think I might do a suggestions thing or whatever for like a... I'm gonna take the page out of someone else. What are your plans for MLK Day? Work. My job does not observe. My job is run by Uncle Ruckus. They don't observe that holiday. I have to still work that day. Racist work. fucked up. Yeah, I actually have to go to bed because I had to work tomorrow. Otherwise, I would have made this a lot longer stream. We probably would have gone on for like another hour. But I do have to end it because I got work in the morning. I'll probably see a like long form game we can get into now that I finished Silk Song. I'm gonna be so real, Jacob. MLK would have loved Noita. I agree. It would have been like my favorite wand combo. What is the name of that? Plasma cutter and rebounding shot. My favorite combo. Just to be able to troll everyone else into killing themselves. I have velocity plus spinning blade. Yeah, I do love the big giant blade and having it home in on me. MLK would be like, yeah, go ahead and grab the perk that freezes all liquids around you. It's the best one. As he turns around and hits the troll face real quick. He told that to Malcolm X, and that's why they had two different personalities. MLK would have loved roguelikes, but he would have said, fuck Splunky, only big nerds play Splunky. But secretly, just him and I are also bad at Splunky. Wow, Splunky hasn't been updated since 2021. That means it's retro. I don't know. I will try to see like what's a long game to kind of get into. Like you know what I might end up doing now that I just saw it right now and I had it on my list for a little while? There's like a couple ones. There's like Shovel Knight, Terraria gonna have an update soon. I think I want to do Terraria World with a couple people, like just like a random one where other people can join in. But I don't know Terraria like at all, so like I'd have to see. A couple people have told me that they. Good night, Modular. Good night. Good night. I hope you have a good one. But yeah, Terraria is something I'll look into. I have no idea how to play Terraria. I'm so bad I don't even know how to spawn Skeletron. I don't even know how you encounter him. Hardcore Minecraft co-op. All I can see that resulting in is just me co-oping with someone and then just be like, haha, let me just hit you. I like a cut G, just punching me with not knowing that I'm at half a heart, and then just like me dying and the world falling apart. Minecraft at some point. I need help making like a big spawn area and stuff like that. Like, and also I've been told that like, I'm gonna snooze it real quick, the ad. I've been told that my taste in Minecraft spawns sucks. That I have terrible taste in my Minecraft spawns because I wanted to make the spawn area inside the White Forest. I wanted to make it in there, and I got told that I am a terrible person for that decision, because that's where the creeker spawns, and I like the White Forest and I like the creekers, so unfortunately like that's where I wanted to have it. Yeah, unfortunately I also just suck at like building and everything like that. I'm terrible at all this stuff, so we'll see. There's a bunch of different games that I want to share with you guys, but I'll try to see if like some, I don't know if I want to big invest in a game like Persona 5 for example. That'd be a cool one to do on stream, but like it's a really long term stream that would be for. And I just need to see on like what I'd want to commit to of like some longer games. So I'd like having a few shorter games like Noita, Isaac, all that stuff to do. But it would be nice to have like some at least slightly longer one to pair with it. But I'll just see. Crow Country. What is Crow Country? I think I have that from the Steam share. Let me see. Do I have it? Oh, I do have it here from Steam Share. One of our people have it. Is this something I can play on stream? I don't mind picking it. It's just like, hold on, let me. Okay. Okay. Literally no clue. Did you just pick something randomly that I had and just like say play that? Either way, it looks cool. I don't know if I'll do it as no. Alright, boss. Alright. There's a bunch of things. I'll see what I end up doing and when I make the schedule tomorrow and everything like that. I'll make the schedule and I'll probably think about what game that'll be. But we'll see. We'll see, because there's a couple of like classics that I have from like family share and stuff, like Bully. I have you know what I actually might do for you guys here. This isn't a super long game, but it's one that I definitely want to do for you guys as a little mini long-term one, because it's free as well, and I wanted to show it to you guys because I heard it's really good. It's called Beetle Ninja, and I'm gonna paste it here for you guys to be able to check it out yourself too, because it's free, but it's also looks super cool. Alright, I'm gonna end it here now. I'm gonna call it here. Thank you for coming to my stream. It means a lot to me. Let me see who we can raid to. Sorry about the scuff again. Okay, who's available for stuff? Thanks for the stream. Bye. Jacob, we should do more stuff soon at some point, but not tonight. I gotta go to sleep. Alright, we have Dingus that's doing Animal Crossing, Gurren that's doing Mega Man, Cosmo that's doing Fatal Fury, Wiz that's doing Resident Evil, and that's about it right now. What game would you guys prefer? Animal Crossing, Mega Man, Fatal Fury, or Resident Evil? I'll pick whatever the first one is written down. You know what? We'll just do Gurren. We'll do Gurren because I never get to go to him almost ever. Unless he's ending. Let me make sure he's not ending real quick. No, we'll just start it right now. I don't think he is. You know that you can ask Google to summarize stuff about your Twitch information? Like a person's Twitch? Okay, sick. They're not ending yet. Alright, I'm gonna send you guys to Gurren. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Monitor glow in a room gone still. Hoodie pulled tight from the late night chill. Ears drop low, chat scrolling slow. Nods already signed off hours ago. Steam fades out, playlist done. Stars in the window blink one by one. Edgey leans back, eyes half shut. Laughs to himself like, man, that was nuts. Good night, Edgey, sleep.